What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up? What's up, Donna? Hey, Just Lovely. Hey, Boo. Hey, Donna. What up, Brianna? What up, V-Show? What's up, Felicia? That's my boo. Make sure y'all hit the like on the way in here. Y'all know I don't really be asking, but I realized that too. I'm like, everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But y'all usually show me love. But still, make sure y'all hit that like button though. First off, I just wanted to, say I hope everybody is enjoying themselves. What's today? Monday? Oh shit, thought it was Saturday. Yeah, I just hope everybody's enjoying themselves and not getting too caught up or, letting any of this shit drain y'all. You feel me? I feel like everything is so different from like 2 weeks ago. Everything is so serious now. I kind of missed the superficial shit. Everybody either upset over this television show or they scared of this coronavirus. So I wanted to get on here and speak on both. I'm not gonna take too long on the coronavirus shit because I know what y'all really be here for. I know how this shit work. But I think I wanted to. Well, let me get this off my head first before I get into the other stuff, because I know Miss Bizarre wanted me, and Harley Q had asked me a question, and I will elaborate on that. But I'm gonna say this though, because if I don't, I feel like it wouldn't be fair. I've always kind of spoke up on shit that I felt was on my head, and being that I did take a break for a second and came back, I was really able to detach and kind of disassociate myself with narratives that are being pushed, because I don't really care about being popular or liked. You feel me? Because we roll over here by ourselves anyway. I don't hear nobody really saying this too, so I don't really think it's fair. I don't really like how everybody is ganging up on Miss Nicole. Now, y'all already know that I respect Miss Nicole and that me and her we be having our little back and forth, you know, our little back and forths, but it's never over anything serious. It just be I disagree with some of the stuff she be saying on her news show or whatnot, but I always respect her, you know. And me going back and forth with her, I ain't never like, you know, called her like a stupid bitch or nothing like that. But I'm gonna just keep it a buck though. I feel like with Miss Nicole, a lot of people, all right, a lot of people, even me back in the day, out of all of the content creators in our sector, I don't know why people feel like they can dictate Miss Nicole. They always trying to tell her how she should be talking, how she should be feeling, how she needs to be looking. Yeah, that gray wig that she used to wear, that Cruella de Vil wig, it used to be hella dry. And yeah, we all took a general vote to tell her to stop wearing that, you know, when she first came on here. I think looking back on her videos, she would agree. However, on that short one too used to get on my nerves. I remember that little short gray one she used to wear. It used to make her look so much older than what she was. But anyway, bring it on back. I just feel like people don't never really allow her to have her moment, you know. And I'm going to take it back and I'm going to explain why I say that. Because, you know, I've told Miss Nicole, let's not forget how people used to really view her. It's always kind of been damned if she do, you know, damned if she don't. But let's just take it back to when she first was on here, when we used to lump her in with Wheels. Y'all know who Wheels is, right? Boss lady. They were like the outliers of the sector, right? Now it's just Truth Enterprise and Shush Trish. But is Boss Lady still alive? Never mind. But it's usually just those three. But Miss Nicole fought to kind of get respect. And if anything, she did not change. I felt like she kind of let us in more because back then she used to just talk about politics and, you know, black women issues and things of that nature. That's not nothing wrong. It was just that she was in the beef sector, but when you first start your channel, it's not that easy doing a channel. I know everybody thinks it's easy being a content creator. It's not, okay? And it's even harder to go live. You may be the smartest person, you might have the most ideas and all that shit, but being live and improvising and, you know, going off script, it's harder to do. Coming up with content and just releasing videos is difficult, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep people entertained and all that shit. So when you first get on here, a lot of times people really don't know how they want to go at it or what they want to talk about. And listen, even if you know what you want to talk about, it's still difficult to come up with your format, meaning you want to come to the beef sector. Everybody, you know, usually finds their way in here. But it's hard to just say, I want to be in the beef sector. You just see people arguing all day online and you go, okay, well, I could do that. But when you get here, you realize it ain't like that. You know, it don't work that way. That's why it doesn't work for a lot of other people like Simply Trey and, you know, a few other people who have come in and came out because they think it's just coming in here and arguing. But no, think about it. If you wanted to get on YouTube right now, no matter what you wanted to talk about, how would you do it? You feel me? Would you just, you know, pick up a phone and cut the camera on and say, hi, my name is Bill and I'm going to talk about fighting? Like, it's just, no matter what you talk about, you still have to figure out how you're going to, you know, like I said, format it and put it out there. So all of that takes time. And usually it's just trial and error, meaning you're going to post videos, and eventually, you know, you get your groove and then you private all your old videos. Nicole has been a work in progress. The Car Chronicles thing, you know, that's her thing. Did she create car vlogs? Hell no. But in this sector, that's what she is known for. You know, a lot of people may record in their car, but we know her for that. And it has become a gathering spot, a regular. Back on my other schedule, I used to wake up every morning, and first thing I did when I got up, you know, after, you know, I read my emails and shit, was jump right into Miss Nicole's, or I would have my phone ready for her to do car, whatever that shit is called. Child, y'all know what I'm talking about. And that's just recent, within the past, 2-3 months, right, that she did that? And she's been on here going on 2 years. Because I've been following Miss Nicole since she first came on. And then last summer is when she really started to kind of get hot. Not the subway gate, but it's when she, Tracy, and 7 Stars linked up. Okay, I know y'all probably forgot about that, but every once in a while, people will come together and they play off each other, and it's a good match that you just did not expect. And those three were, it was a good formula. Now, deep down, a lot of people knew it wasn't going to last that long just because they're all three, totally different people. But for that moment in that chapter, it was good because Tracy and 7 Stars were already kind of established and we knew how they were. And it allowed Nicole to shine. It showed all their highlights. And even though they're not all together no more, Nicole was able to still stand on her own and get people interested in her. Because Nicole, I know she knows this about herself, but she used to just annoy me for no reason. Just looking at her talking. I don't know what it was about her that just got under my skin. Was I subscribed? Yes, I was. But I just felt like, I don't know what it was. I still can't put my finger on it. I don't know. But obviously I don't feel that way now. And she totally changed my opinion on how to view her. In this sector, in the beef sector, we are going to bump heads. But see, some of you guys, I think, well, some of y'all just, it don't really give a damn because y'all stupid. Yeah, it just doesn't matter what happens. Y'all always gonna have something to say. But some of you guys just think that anytime people disagree, it's a beef. It's a falling out. It's shade. They don't like each other. And y'all be the ones that be like putting 20 on 10 and be ready to, sound the alarm when it don't be that serious. People are allowed to fall out. People are allowed to disagree. Hell, people are even allowed to cuss each other out and be cool, later on. It is what it is. Everybody's dynamic, It's going to be different. But back to Nicole. One thing that has not left, though, even though she's changed her ways, is that people still feel like they can feel like they already know how they're going to treat her. You know what I'm saying? Before she has even done anything or said anything, they've already decided how they're going to respect her, what they're going to say to her, they've already come to a conclusion on how they're going to treat her. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I was like that back in the day. Not anymore, but a lot of people still, when she gets on her channel, she might be feeling a type of way, and we forget that's her damn channel. Okay. So whenever she starts to veer left of what the audience or what the viewers, because she has one of those shows where everybody watches. They might not drop down, but it's one of those shows where everybody watching. It's not just her fan base. So when she's talking and saying certain things, a lot of people might not feel it. But only her do I see where people feel like they need to have the urge to let her know that they don't agree with how she is feeling, so it needs to change. If that makes sense. Like, I don't really see a lot of people calling into, and I'm just using you as an example, like Brianna's show, like, bitch, change your opinion. Or, well, you're wrong for feeling that way, so that needs to change. I don't really see that. And people damn sure don't do that to me. But they do it to her a lot. Even down to how she dressed. Like I said, I did used to, not be the biggest fan of that short gray bowl cut wig. But even now, a lot of people always feel like they can call in and dictate, how much makeup she should wear or how her hair should be. I heard some nigga call in the other day that was telling her, and it's that same stalker dude, I know it was him, child, but he was trying to tell her, oh, and this is fake, fake love, that fake gaslighting shit where they're like, oh, you look good without that makeup. Matter of fact, this is right after she filmed, okay, and she came back looking even better, upgraded her wig again. Like I said, Nicole, don't get rid of this new look, just keep this and go up, but don't go back. But you'd be lying if you actually care about Miss Nicole. You'd be lying if you said she didn't look better than she has looked since she's been on the tube. She does. She does. You feel me? But anyway, this dude was trying to tell her, oh, you look good without that makeup. You so pretty, but without the makeup and that hair. And I'm like, why are you trying to First off, you don't want her. You know, you already be talking shit about her. Why are you trying to, you know, out of all the times to call in, you just can't, people can't just call in to say I'm happy for you or give words of encouragement. It got to be a, you know, I'm happy for you, but, and then the whole, you know, most of it just be about telling her what she needs to change, which is what got her where she is now. Her being herself, you know? But that be some fake shit anyway. Let me tell you what these niggas be doing. And it don't be to just her. It be to a lot of black women. These dudes, you know, they always gonna have something to say. They be trying to tell y'all, oh, you need to take that weave out your hair and wear natural and, you know, all that makeup. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, first off, what man is gonna be bothered by how some woman wear her hair? You know what I'm saying? Long as it's clean and it look good, why does it fucking matter? You feel me? I'm just saying. Especially when you know that these men, if you've seen them just in general, they always got something to say about women, black women, anyway. So it don't really matter. And then to even take it far left, these same men, they claim they like natural hair, but they really don't. You feel me? And black women, when they wear makeup, see, black women don't do all that. Like, they wear makeup, but it's usually skin tone makeup, meaning they use it to conceal. They don't sit up here like, you know, some of these other, you know, lighter skin, like Caucasians and Spanish people, do all that purple and butterflies on the face and all these paintings and stuff. I'm not saying something wrong with that, but black women in general, though, you know, they just use makeup to conceal. So the point I'm trying to make is, even if they do have makeup on, it's not really taken away from it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but y'all get what I'm saying? So it's all just a ploy, I don't know, so they can always have something to rag on women about. That's just what I feel. Or they don't want them to look their best. They always want them to be 1 foot or 1 step behind, just so they can control or pump their head up or build them up to break them down. But, you know, back to Miss Nicole. But yeah, a lot of people do that to her. They build her up just, you know, to break her down. When she gets on her channel and she's talking about certain shit, especially when she's not commenting on YouTubers or news, if she's just speaking how she feels, she's not saying she's right. She's not saying this is what it is. She is saying how she feel, which is three totally different things. You know what I mean? It's different. You can't really tell a bitch how to feel. Let me read this chat really quick before I go on to what else I have to say. Because I'm definitely trying to walk through this, lead myself in this direction in a way to where, you know, when I get to where I'm going, I don't come off, you know. Y'all know how I am. Talk the way that I talk. Yes, it might take me a minute to get my words out, but it is what it is. What up, Caroline B? What's up? Oh, what's up, Donna? Mike Carter, what up, Visha? Let's see. I think Nicole changed a little when she got... Don't worry, I'm going to get to what y'all... Make sure you guys leave your questions or opinions in there, because I definitely am going to take a time out, because I want y'all to get some shit off y'all chest. And I'm going to read it aloud, because some of you guys have been saying the same stuff. And it's obvious that y'all want to get it out and get it in the open. So make sure y'all, you know, I periodically come back. Are you joking? You have a Cash App party Friday? Miss all that? What's up, Juanita? Oh, you giving money away? Okay, well, I will be there. I thought I could. I'll try that in a minute. All right. Okay. Okay, there's a... Jumped them. Okay, it says, I think Nicole changed a little when she got with a certain somebody on here. She started getting a little mean-spirited, like that person that wasn't the Nicole Tyler I knew. Okay, well, I'm going to keep it a buck. So, y'all, one thing that we all hypocrites, right? Because we all do shit, that we don't like when other people do it or when we get put in the same position. We all are cool with something that somebody doing when it ain't happening to us. We'll kick it with people knowing how they are. It's all good and dandy until it happened to us. And I say that towards myself too. I've always, that's just in life though, you know what I'm saying? Your parents, your friends, all of them are going to have traits that if somebody else did to you, you check them, but being that they don't, it's all good. Yeah, I've surrounded myself with people on YouTube like that, and it was cool. I was kikiing and laughing and shit, because it wasn't happening to me, and most likely I didn't like the person either. But when it do happen to you or if something, y'all do fall out, then yeah, it's a problem. But I say that because Miss Nicole has always been that way. I would never say Miss Nicole was mean-spirited. No, because, when I said me and Miss Nicole have had our back and forths, it was always because Miss Nicole will get on her show and, say whatever the fuck she wants to say. Regardless of if it's the truth or not, it might be a tall tale or it might be second or third or fourth hand information. But she will still get on her channel and put it out there. And my problem was I felt like, y'all know how I am. I don't really, if I don't have a problem with everybody and I associate with you, then I consider you, cool, a friend or whatever. Now, when I say friend, y'all take that shit and run with it. I'm being facetious. Obviously, I don't mean like an ace boom coon, bitch, you can have my kidney friend. But if you work somewhere, you be like, oh, my friend at work, bitch, that don't mean we went back, to middle school. It's just me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But that's how I felt me and Miss Nicole were. Because y'all know I done went off on Jason when he called her the nigger bitch and stuff. And even today, I said something in her chat because, his weird ass called into her show because anytime somebody is rallying up to hate on Tracy or something like that, he is right there. Usually he is the catalyst to get the crowd going in one of his troll accounts. But, it ain't never that cool to accept a call and all that shit from him. But it's ain't about him. But Miss Nicole has always been like that, She'd get on her show and let somebody I don't fuck with tell her something and then get on there and let loose after me and her, well, at least in my head, was tight and was cool. You know what I'm saying? That's just how she's always been. So she's always been herself first. She's always put herself and her channel first. That's why people always call her a flip-flop or say she ain't loyal. I don't think that. I just think she does what you guys claim y'all want to see us do, which is not make any, real friendships, be cordial, never get too deep, and always look out for ourselves first. That's just what she does. Now, I'm pretty sure, inevitably, you end up getting closer to some people over time just because certain situations pop off and people will have your back or whatever, because since that time I spoke on, me and her definitely have, gotten closer than that situation I just mentioned. But Miss Nicole has always been like that. I just think she is now probably distancing herself or speaking on somebody that y'all fuck with. And now y'all like, oh, hell no, here she go. She, but no. That's not really what it is. She's always been that way. I'm reading this one. Hold on. She says, what's up, Tex Coco? Because people care more about the beefs than the beefer does. I think the subs need to fall back. I think it's a lot of misplaced anger. I'm going to get on that in a second. I don't expect her to be loyal. I just expect her to be real. Just say, bitch, I don't fuck with you no more. No excuses, no lies. What's up, Trina? See, that's my boo too. Well, Trina, I agree with you, but see, maybe that's not what it is though. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, us as watchers, because I look at myself as a subby too, we are always speaking from how we are receiving it, or how we see it, or how we would react, and everything ain't just black and white. You know what I'm saying? Shit do be nuanced. You know, maybe she don't feel that way. Maybe she feel like, okay, I am distancing myself, and for these reasons in my head, this is why I'm doing it. It might not make sense to you, or it may not make sense to this person, but in her head though, obviously she have a reason on why she's doing it. And I think it's real low-key disrespectful and an insult to her intelligence when we want to do shit like put it on other people. Like, let's just say, I'm just using an example, like people want to say, oh, they blame Fi Babe for how Nicole is acting, and I'm like, no, like this is a grown-ass fucking woman. Like, she just don't want to fuck with this person. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just what it is. It don't have to. That's kind of like taking the weight off of her and taking the blame off of her, because y'all just don't want to. And I'm not talking about you in particular, but people just don't want to accept the fact that maybe she just saw something that made her feel some type of way, and she want to split. You know what I'm saying? People are allowed to feel that way. And also, we will never always know the 100% story. Okay? I know on YouTube, we like to think that we can put everything together in our head, but it don't always be that way. And y'all know how I am. I might not just like a bitch because of the way they hold their face, the way they chew, the way they blink. I don't have to tell you or give, a reason why I don't fuck with somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I like most people and I get along with most people, but it's some people I just don't like. And they didn't do nothing to me. That's the thing. Like, I'm not about to even wait for that to happen, because I already know I don't like your punk ass. But everybody, does stuff different. No, I didn't say, like I said, I wasn't saying anything. I didn't say that, I was using Fi Babe as an example. And no, of course you didn't say that. Some people are putting it on them, but that's not, I was just using it as an example. Like, basically, she stood in her shit. If she tell you what it is, that's what it is. A lot of times too, we want to make up narratives and stories and shit when it's right there. Like, I'm telling y'all why I did this, but then y'all still be want to make up a conspiracy and shit. It's like, nah, I'm going to go a little bit left and I'm going to bring it back to Miss Nicole, but just like this whole fake shit. Like, oh, this is fake. This beef is fake. Like, y'all niggas is dumb as hell. Like, y'all can't even explain, if y'all wanted to, what makes this fake. Furthermore, what makes this different than, 3, 4, 5 days ago, before y'all even knew that there was a show involved. I'm seeing people in the Nicole section and other content creators in the comments like, oh, I don't even believe that this is part of the storyline. This is part of the script, and this is that, and this and that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are y'all okay? Are y'all good? Some of y'all been beefing for almost 2.5 years. It wasn't no fucking show back then. Some of y'all done doxed each other, stole each other fucking credit information shit. Oh, y'all thought I forgot about that, huh? Remember a couple months ago when Kwani was telling y'all to get y'all credit checked and make sure ain't nothing up on there that ain't supposed to be? Motherfuckers up in here getting cell phones and shit off people. All that shit. Y'all was doing, so all that was fake. It's done been fights in here. Niggas done slept with, other niggas' girlfriends and wives and all that shit. Come on now. Y'all can't be that fucking, be some lazy thinkers and shit, for real. And also, it's either y'all are immature and can't understand that you cannot like somebody, and just because you end up in the same room as them, it don't mean now that y'all whole back and forth was fake. Because, like I said, this shit, that don't make no damn sense. It just don't. Some of y'all on here just act like it's just so... It just can't register, like, since they're in the same room, that equates to all of this was fake. I swear I would hate to be some of y'all for a day. Like, just live in y'all bodies and wake up and be stuck in y'all head. I'd be... Oh, my God. Oh, my God, that's so scary to be some of y'all for a day. Just to be stuck in confusion. Oh, hell no. That's a nightmare. Because I swear, like, I don't even know how... Everybody in here is over 18. And I'll be looking at some of y'all, watching y'all sometimes, like, how the fuck did you even make it to motherfucking 2017? Was being so fucking stupid. Yeah, I said... And I'm not talking about, like, facetious or, oh, how I used to... I'm talking about, like, some of y'all niggas is dumb as fuck. You just be sitting up here watching y'all, like... Try and listen to other people talk, and y'all just be lost. I'll be looking at y'all trying to comprehend the simplest shit, and just somewhere get stuck in the middle and just malfunction on a bitch and don't know what the fuck be going on. I done watched people tell each other something and then go and tell the next person, and by the time they got to the third person, it's a whole totally different story. And it wasn't nothing that deep for y'all to be adding characters in and switching up the names and, you know... it's just crazy. It is. But y'all have to understand, y'all want this beef sector to grow. You guys are entertained. But when things happen to keep the shit flowing, y'all get mad. With the Catch-22, I done seen so many people on here talk about, I don't know how y'all can hate each other. Y'all ain't never met. Y'all ain't never seen each other. Y'all too invested. Y'all love saying y'all too invested. Yeah. All right. So let's meet each other in person so I can see this bitch in real life so I can find a reason to really not like her. They do that. All of us, oh, y'all fake. How dare y'all meet up? Y'all over here skinning and grinning and shit. And it's like, even with that, I'm smart enough to know that if I see a 6-second clip of two people who, you know, don't really like each other, never met, smiling in a photo, I'm smart enough to know that don't mean that they fucking or that they besties, you know what I'm saying, or all this was just this. Come on now. Y'all don't even think about the regular logistics of day-to-day. Like, if you just meet somebody, right, y'all ain't never met, and y'all meeting to work together, you might not like the bitch, but you really think the first time you meet somebody, in front of a group of others, by the way, right, other people are still looking at you, trying to figure you out, and you might not have problems with it. You ain't, you know, at least hopefully you don't have problems with everybody. You really think you gonna walk up to that bitch and just take off on her, just start mollywopping her ass, like, as soon as you get off the plane? Come on now, no. Or just be real nasty. No, because it's not a good look. See, y'all always think that the way we operate is as if there's a camera on us all the time, and that's not true. Yes, a lot of us on YouTube, this is entertainment for you guys, so we have to turn it up a little bit. I would hope everybody don't act like this 24/7 in real life. But yeah, we do that. If that's the case, then I guess that's fake too. But we have to exaggerate our characters just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We have to. But when the camera ain't on us, we not still going to be acting that way. So when you be seeing these people for these 10, 3, 4, 5 seconds, these are regular people just operating in life. There are people we work with every day and we see every day that we don't like. But every time I see you, I'm not about to just on site start whooping your ass. Nobody would ever be able to get shit done. Especially if you lived on the same street as a bitch you fought. What, you gonna fight that bitch every day? Come on now. I know it's cool to be up here like, oh, hell yeah, every day, nigga, on site, bitch. But come on now, every day. Every day. I'm pretty sure you done fought the bitch. Y'all done got it over with. You ain't gonna fuck with her, but if you see her every morning walking to work, one of them days you're gonna look at her, even if on accident, and lock eyes and say good morning. Do that mean that that whole fight was fake? Do that mean that when she slept with your dude and fucked your nigga and got pregnant by your husband, that all that shit was fake? No. Y'all gotta stop being so goddamn simple. I be thinking, though, a lot of the times, y'all just don't really know how to express how you feel. Because I don't think everybody that's stupid. I just think they don't know how to say they're upset about something else. It's just easier to put it on saying that this is fake. Because, hello, how long have we been saying on YouTube before the show popped off that some of this shit is fake? You know what I'm saying? We be calling each other out. Hell, Rita be up over there coming up with whole motherfucking scenarios and shit. I mean, y'all let so much other shit fly over y'all head, but then be trying to point out the shit that really be, you know, obvious or not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas really want to sit up here and say that the sector is trash, that we are the bottom of the barrel, the bottom of this, the bottom of that. Okay, cool. But when people start to approach the sector and start to try and elevate it and give opportunities, then why y'all getting mad? It's like I said, it's almost like y'all kind of want to keep the sector down because then you can't use this as like an excuse or a guilty pleasure. Or, you know, a lot of people try and hate because they work at Walmart, you know what I'm saying, or they work at motherfucking Bust Down Burger King or Street Walk or whatever they do, you know. And they got to, you know, work for 10 hours a day, making $6.50 an hour, want to get on here and boast and brag about how they just worked, you know, 6 hours at the peanut shop, and how YouTubers need to get a real fucking job because they just stood on their feet for 12 motherfucking hours for their 10 damn kids. While you got YouTubers sitting up over here going live for a couple hours and getting cash apps and paying their bills. How dare they? It's like, that's that stupid shit I'm talking about. Work smarter, not harder. Okay? At the end of the day, what does it matter if you work 12 hours and she works 3 hours and can still pay all of her bills and save and have spending money versus your 12 hours and you still, you know, trying to rub $2 together, trying to do a magic trick thinking that you're going to get 22 or some shit. I don't know. What's the difference, though? Especially when I see you guys come on here, the ones that complain and be entertained or be on here for 10 hours a day, making demands, starting mess, all this shit, because this is still our real lives. But then want to turn around and dictate how, you know, they need to work and make money to make you feel comfortable. That's that stupid shit. Y'all think YouTube is easy and it's not a job. Well, motherfucking go back to Cox or Charter or Link or whatever the fuck you got, bitch, and re-up your cable package, ho. Get on Netflix and Hulu and find you a motherfucking show to binge watch. Okay? If not, sit in the bushes, watch the commentary, and shut the fuck up. I'm just saying. You know? Granted, nobody is telling the YouTubers that they have to be on here. But also, ain't nobody, unless you Mona Simone, is forcing or kidnapping or holding y'all up for a Cash App donation. I'm just saying. You know, I can see both sides, but content creators, you're never going to be able to satisfy everybody. Always focus just on your base. Everybody got different demographics. You have some that, you know, you don't get mad at what you attract. Like Club Chat. For some reason, not saying for some reason, their Club Chat or their content creator, the crowd or the demographic that they pull in happen to be people with money. You feel me? Don't get mad because the people who watch you kind of, once you start to pay attention and you realize that, damn, all these bitches in here that watch me, you know, they all in the county, which is nothing wrong with it. But if all you do is attract, you know, broke bitches or dirty niggas or whatever the case is, that's more so to you. Because I see some content creators mad that they don't get a lot of donations and stuff. And I'm like, well, bitch, how you gonna get mad because the people that watch you don't have no money? I'm just saying. And then you have some people, whatever it is about them, the people that watch them have the money to spend to donate. I don't know. Watch them. Fake it till you make it. Step your pussy up. I don't know. Get better quality footage. I don't know. It's more than one thing, but it's always going to be like somebody saying something all the fucking time. No, let me read this really quick. Oh. It says, Nicole Tyler is going to always be who she is. She's one of the very few that I really think logs off. When she logs off, she doesn't live on YouTube. When she's off, correct. And this shit is addicting, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, if you on here and you got a channel, just to have a channel, even some people are more consistent than others. Some people come on, stir shit up, fuck shit up, then leave for a second. Everybody got their own patterns. But at the end of the day, it's all, you know, feeding us or feeding something that keeps us coming back. So it is what it is. So everybody's invested. Anything that you can, especially if you had a YouTube channel for over a year, bitch, you invested. Okay, because it takes a lot to maintain a channel, hold a channel. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You just said you can't tell people how to feel, yet the subscribers' feeling are being dismissed. I don't understand what you mean, Miss Kelly. Hey, Miss Kelly, you just said you can't tell people how to feel, yet the subscribers' feelings are being dismissed. I don't understand what you're saying. But just rewrite that for me. Maybe I'm not reading right. Trina says, we don't have $2. These content creators received our money, but y'all forget that. Is that a part of something else? I don't understand that part either. And I'm not speaking for anybody individually. You know what I'm saying? You said it's like if you see someone at the Goodwill shopping and someone tries to talk. Why my shit keep popping up? This one buys more clothes at the Goodwill. One buys less, don't make them better. Child, let me tell you something. You can have a whole bunch of money and still dress like Jay Wilson. It don't matter how much money you have. It matters if you have style. Because I never understood this because, you know, I know how to dress, but I can go to the Goodwill and come back with some nice shit. I mean, so many times I've had like certain events to go to where I needed to be dressy or I needed to have like a vintage look. And the only place that I thought to go to was the Goodwill. Especially like now, during this time of the year where it's cold, and I would go to the Goodwill to get my like trench coats. The ones that would be like normally back in the day, like $300, $400, but I'll be seeing them on, they be having like they $2 Tuesdays and shit. Don't nobody know where I got it from. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you have on, it matters how you wear it. Like, that's like niggas that have a whole bunch of money and then they go into the Gucci store and buy like a Gucci pair, a Gucci hat, Gucci shirt, Gucci belt, Gucci... Don't nobody... That's ugly. Nigga, don't nobody take that shit off. The fuck? Like back in the day when the whole swap meet prints where you had like one whole cheetah print on. Like, don't nobody dress like that. But niggas that don't really know how to dress, they just think, oh, Louis Vuitton, that's a luxury brand and... I'm matching, right? Because I got the matching hat and the pants and the gloves and the socks and it's like, nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can have on an all black shirt, nice black pants, black shoes, and have on like a nice Gucci tie or belt and be killing the hoes. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like an accent, not like a nigga just jumped up in the Gucci bathtub. You know what I'm saying? I'm just... Oh, okay. She says, Kelly Boy says, okay, like Trina C thinks it's fake and people are giving crap because of her opinion. If the subscribers feel betrayed, their feelings should should be dismissed, even if I may not agree with it. You mean shouldn't be dismissed? Yeah, see, okay. I agree with you, okay. This is the thing, though. Trina C, you said, like, Trina C thinks it's fake, okay? That is fine. But people are going to not agree with her. That doesn't mean that, you know, I mean, I guess you could say that's giving somebody crap. But I guess that could be the same if she's saying it's fake and you're saying that it's real. You could be sitting up here saying she's giving you crap. People are also allowed to not agree. People could feel like how they want to feel, and the next person is allowed to not agree with that. I don't really think it's giving a crap unless they are trying to come for her personally, like, oh, I think it's fake, and they like, well, bitch, you ugly, and it's like, well, wait a minute, what that got to do with anything? Then I feel you. But yeah, and also it's where you're looking at it from. I'm not a subscriber. I am a content creator, and a lot of these people I do talk to, or I might be more privy to certain things, or maybe I just know from this end how it may look. So I'm going to always have probably a different opinion about something. Far as it being fake, I don't think this is fake. Do I think it could be both? Yeah, I said that already. Do I think in hindsight some of the shit that happened last week was fake? Yeah. You know, the S. Hutchinson thing. That might be real, I don't know, but stuff like that, or Jay Wilson and Phi, you know, or what was that? What's that girl name that everybody like, oh, she's pretty, but daughter, whatever, her snipping that girl. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Hold on, what was I saying? Y'all know I went blank. Hold on. Child. What the hell was I just saying? Hold on, let me look at Mary Poppins. Child, I don't know. She took the place of Billie Jean. What was I saying, though? I brought her up for a point. Damn it. Oh, okay, yeah. She went off on Deanna. Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't get why she was going off on Deanna. I didn't, because she was just going off, and then she was like, well, I don't really have a problem with her. I'm just mad because she don't drag like how she used to. And I was like, what? And then she was like, well, I'm not even going in on her. I was like, okay. I didn't get it. You feel me? I thought she was just like trying to, you know, get some attention. But I guess it was pertaining to the show. So do I think some things were exaggerated or fake? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I do. But does that mean, though, because that situation happened or it was some fake stuff, that means that everything was fake? No, it don't. And then also it goes how you handle shit in real life. Some of you guys are like, if I don't like you, we can never be in the same room. I have to, you know, respect that. It is what it is. However, if I ain't never met you and you ain't did nothing, you know, you ain't made a bitch bleed or fucked a bitch husband or something like that, I mean, I really can't hate you that much. And even then, I have a more self-control than I do, you know, than I did to be able to, if it's for a common goal or something that's going to benefit me, I can be in the same room with you without, you know, shucking and jiving and being all cool, or, like I said, giving you my kidney or something like that. It's not all exclusive. We be so, like, one-track mind over here. It's like, it always got to be this or that. You know, if we get seen in the same frame, that mean we fucking, or we like each other, or it's like, no. Hell, in real life, y'all got friends that's fucking y'all nigga right now. And I'm pretty sure I can go and look on y'all Facebook and shit, and y'all got pictures from high school and this and that. And like I said, your best friend's pregnant with your dude's side baby right now. Hell, some of y'all got friends that y'all think is single mothers because y'all ain't never met ain't never seen her with a man, or ain't never met the daddy. Oh no, bitch, you done met the daddy because he's going to bed with you every night. You just don't know that that's his damn kids. You just ain't gonna find out until, you know, when they grown and he dying on a dialysis machine and he start letting shit out. Because that's what happens. So this is real life. And if anything, y'all gotta realize is that now they can come back home and really talk about each other. Really talk about how a bitch looks, smelled, you know, how broke they are, you know, how big they are. Like Jay Wilson, right? Now nobody thought that he was, you know, a small guy. Nobody ever thought that. But we didn't know he was that goddamn big. You feel me? Nobody thought that he was that big. For real. I mean, even though we know his weight is like Janet, you know, it fluctuates. Nigga. And yes, he was trying to hide his belly in every photo that I saw. He was standing behind a chair, you know, something. I'm like, no, I see, I observe, and I make a mental note. It is what it is. But for a nigga that's always at the gym, though, sucking dick or something, I would have thought it would have been toned a little bit more. I mean, damn. I'm just saying. That nigga was big. But anyways. Okay, Chanel, that's you. Child, I thought that was somebody else. Thought that was a white woman. Let me take my highlight down. Because this background got all these people in here looking different and shit. I see somebody else in here. Hold on, let me fix this up real quick. Hold on, this I know I'll be having a whole bunch of shit going on up over here. Bitch, you don't need no goddamn dashiki to go and see that movie. Extra as fuck. I'm sorry. People just be want to buy shit, that's it. Feel black. Okay. Let me read these questions. Yeah, Wakanda. Oh, Trina. And trust me, let me catch him at the that's why I was saying, like, you know, with the whole VS and the IHOP situation, like, it might not have been the right thing to do, but let me catch that nigga walking in Walmart or something. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm for real. Especially like side note, like, imagine seeing somebody that you know you don't fuck with, that you know you damn near hate. And not only do you just see them in public, but you see them like you checking out at Walgreens, you know what I'm saying? Or you over here getting your tea or your Jamba Juice or at the Cracker Barrel or at your family reunion, and then you see this nigga like walking by, like in that environment. A, you gonna be caught off guard, and then B, you gonna be like, this nigga gotta be here for some, you know, spiteful or some kind of foul shit, because why are they, out of all places, you know, sitting behind me at the Cracker Barrel? So you immediately already don't like them, but immediately you're gonna go into fight or flight mode, because you're gonna think this motherfucker trying to do you in, put you in danger, stalk you, whatever reason, you're going to take the threat out. It might not be the law or the right thing to do, but we're being realistic here. Hi, Shanice. What's up, Linux Square? Hey, Mimi. I'm just reading you guys' comments. Well, see, Trina, Trina, you know, me and you, hey, Joyce, me and you here, child. And a lot of times, too, y'all gotta forget, just because a nigga don't be saying nothing, don't mean we don't peep shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, with, what's old boy name? Y'all know he make my skin crawl. The guy that be beefing with Jay Wilson. Larry or some shit like that. I know I've said his name before, I just can't think of it because he has a name like the other YouTuber, but Larry, right? Like him. Like, I don't know what people be so tiptoey around him for, but he is a weirdo. He always is talking about kids and, you know, nasty shit and R. Kelly all the time. I mean, literally, for a nigga that have that reputation, you would think that he would stay away from veering close to any of that shit conversation wise, but I could be talking to him about Applejack cereal and we will end up talking about, you know, running down the street butt naked at Disneyland or some weird shit like that. I mean, to where you don't even want to have a conversation with him because you don't know where that shit gonna lead, and by that time you already there in the conversation with him, and from the outside looking in, it looked like you're participating in the conversation. He takes it there all the time. I just don't be knowing how his conversations segue into, you know, the shit that it do. But a lot of people respect him. A lot of people like him. A lot of people have him on their channel. All that. What am I going to do every time? Call the content creator out and this, that, and the other? No. Because they know. Because, let me tell you something. Every time a person fall out, and you thought they, you know, just didn't see it, or they were not paying attention, just like with, you know, Babe Nation, the minute nigga fall out or, you know, leave, then they start realizing or seeing shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's with any group. I'm not just talking about Babe Nation. I'm just, you know, I poke at them. It is what it is. But, oh, niggas be seeing shit. Mm-hmm. I just don't get the whole, like, y'all morals is fucked up. Like, oh, y'all doing a television show? Well, I'm about to stop cash apping y'all. It's like, okay, so what you're saying is, I am not going to support you anymore because you are doing better. I can only support you when you are in the chitlin circuit. What some of you guys are saying is, I will support a crack addict, a pill popper, a child abuser, an adulteress, a drug, all these other things that these people are, but I'm not going to support you because you are actually taking your channel and your brand and your, you know, your character and elevating it. All of the people in our sector are characters in this show. YT Streets, television. And a lot of the times, y'all don't be knowing if these people are telling the truth or if they're lying or if they're giving their genuine self or not. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it really doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not saying that people can't be upset. And hell, I don't have to understand it. It ain't got to make sense to me. It don't. It really don't. But that's how I feel. Now let me look at my little paper. Cause see, this video, it was about 4 things that I wanted to address, but the direction that we went in, which I like, this is good enough to stand on its own. I don't want to muddy this one up with the other shit that I needed to say. So I'm going to separate that one. Oh, yeah. Let me get up in these comments, though. Oh, Miss Pizarro, too. I know I said I'm going to show you guys, I'll make a video for you guys about the coronavirus. I just hate talking about it, okay? I do think it's something serious. I do think it's something that we need to pay attention for. But I don't understand why people are buying all this toilet paper. I don't know why people, like, a lot of y'all niggas over here, black people in general, we love to create storylines and conspiracies with shit that really ain't missing no information. We don't have to add to it. The information is there. Okay? Are there conspiracies? Yes. Did the government do shit? Of course. Does that mean, though, that every time something happened, that is them? Hell no. That's just like with celebrities. I've said this. Why can't people, people die, right? It ain't always like a blood sacrifice. You feel me? It ain't always some kind of fucking trick. I don't know if y'all just be really believing this shit or it just sound fun. But a lot of times y'all be really, really wanting this to happen. Case in point, people want it so bad to be the end of the world coming. Everybody's talking about martial law and all that shit. Okay? Which we're going to get into later, but not in this video, but that is not a good thing. Right? That's some like real extremist shit that you don't want to happen. So if we tell you guys, and when I say we, I'm just meaning like different sources, because some people have never even heard of this shit. And then the minute they hear about it, then they're going around now speaking it like it's the gospel. You don't want that to happen. So if we're telling you, okay, don't worry, this ain't going to happen. This has to happen for that to even be considered. Y'all should be like, oh, cool. Some of y'all, and I understand y'all just like, conspiracies, but y'all be mad and be really wanting to say, no, the world is ending. And I've heard that, in my 30-something years, the world is we always getting closer to our ending days. We're all dying. However, the world has supposed to been ending. Like every year, the world is supposed to end. Okay. And you have people who be actually mad. I don't want to die. Okay. I got a lot of shit I need to do. So I don't know why everybody really, really is just trying to force this narrative. But we're not going into martial law. Okay. We're not going to have this big recession. Okay. Let me tell you what a recession is. A recession, anytime you have to cut back. So, yeah, we're going to have to cut back on planes because people aren't flying right now. So plane tickets are going to be cheaper. They have not been this cheap since 9/11. Okay. A lot of luxury stores that depend on weekly sales, they're going to shut down. A lot of luxury foods that, rely on instant cash, like some fruits and shit that we import that, need to sell right then and there because you can't just, pop them away in a box for 6-7 months and resell them. Those industries are going to lose a lot. But guess what, y'all? This happens a lot all the time. It is what it is. Just like the coal mines. Bitch, ain't nobody using coal. So, of course, a lot of people who work in the coal mines gonna lose their motherfucking job. Okay? It is what it is. And eventually, shit gonna pick back up. Why y'all sitting over here spending y'all whole savings and, the baby's lunch food and all that on fucking toilet paper? I don't fucking know. Because women, I don't know what it is about toilet paper, but y'all use so much motherfucking toilet paper. It's like anything is, oh, toilet paper. Like everything is, oh, girl, toilet paper. Hey, girl, toilet paper. Hey, bitch, toilet paper. It's like, y'all go through that shit for every goddamn thing. I be like, goddamn. It's a whole motherfucking forest missing somewhere in the Amazon. And it's all from toilet paper. But y'all claim that y'all scared of the coronavirus, but still licking everybody's booty, still fucking without condoms. Y'all still, riding around without no seatbelts and shit. know, running with scissors and shit. Just a whole bunch of dumb shit. Just don't fucking, you know, be outside having your hands all in your pants and then putting them in your mouth. That's it. Stay your ass at home if you ain't got nowhere to go. Stay out your nose. And keep your fingers out your mouth. Boom. I think it's only like 1,000 people. Let me see, like 3,000. It's either one. No, because Italy has only 1,200. Put it like this. There has been less than 500 people in America that have died from this. And when I say less, I want to say it's around 300 or less, but I'm just going to say 5, okay? That's not a lot. In the grand scheme of things, there are still people dying every day from car accidents and cigarettes and shit at a way higher level. So stop trying to act like y'all are pro-conscious in health and, you know, tissue and gas masks and, too much, y'all. Yes, and the virus is a distraction. Because some of y'all walking around with herpes right now. And let me tell you something. Half y'all niggas don't even like going to the doctor. So, bitch, even if you do got it, oh well. I mean, I'm just saying. Some of y'all niggas don't even go to the doctor until your shit about to fall off. Or until you got a cough that you can't get rid of. So, what y'all worrying about anyway? You gon' when you do, if you do get it, bitch, you gonna die because you gonna get there too late anyway. So, you know. Trina says the numbers aren't factual since we don't have enough testing kits. Those that are dying and haven't been tested aren't labeled as dying from corona. Well, Trina, see, here's the thing. That's true, but it's not true. Meaning, you don't have to have a specific, like that specific test to tell that you're dying from corona. What they mean is, okay, they have to make, since coronavirus is becoming more of a pandemic now, right? Okay, because let me just tell you this. That's not the coronavirus is not something new, okay? But most people are not. They don't catch it, okay? So when you do normally would catch the coronavirus, what would happen is you wouldn't know really what was going on, or you would think you had the flu or something if you had symptoms, and you would go to the hospital. And after being there for, you know, run all these tests, they would show, okay, well, you have, you know, respiratory infection or da-da-da, right? And then, since people usually don't catch it, they would look at all the symptoms and then take a blood sample. If it was not, like, if they took a sample of your blood and they test it and it doesn't just say H1N1, flu, HIV, what they would do is look at the symptoms, then take your blood, compare it to everything else, and then find out you had coronavirus. The test that they're talking about now is meaning now when they take your sample, when you swab or whatever they choose to do, it'll just say corona. It ain't no guessing. Because a lot of the times it could have been mistaken as something else. So when people are saying like, oh, they don't have enough tests, it's not like, oh, well, bitch, you just ain't gonna know if you got it or not. No. You can, if you have it and you go to the hospital, they're still gonna be able to figure out what's wrong with you. Especially now that it's becoming more, like I said, of an epidemic, with more people starting to have it, versus, you know, just one rare person who just flew in from India or some shit like that. So when they say tests, that's what they mean. Like HIV tests. Back in the day, you could not just go to Walmart and buy an HIV test. Does that mean, though, that you could not find out if you had it or not? No. It just meant that the process was a little bit longer and different. So, yeah, it might not have a lot of tests, but also, too, a lot of times when people do this, they don't like to believe the news, or this is what people will do. They will talk about something, right, and not be a doctor, not be a specialist or nothing, but speak on something that they had to read somewhere or second source from something. But then at the same time, they will disregard the evidence or disregard whatever source they got it from, but then want to add to it or speak on it. And it's like, well, you can't. I'm not saying you did this, Trina. I'm just saying some people will be like, you know, make up their own facts about a sickness or ailment. And then when you're telling them the facts about it, they'll be like, oh, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. And it's like, okay, but then what makes what you're saying true? Like, where did that come from? And they'll be like, oh, well, I saw a YouTube video, and then, the subscriber channel had like 2 subscribers, and it's some shit that they, made on their, phone. You'd be like, okay, well, what makes Pookie or Shaquana, what make her information more valid than this CNN or this science channel? You get what I'm saying? Like, some people will disregard the facts off bat. That way they can continue to argue, because if you got to start somewhere. You got to have a base. You got to have a rubric. Like, you have to have something to grade it off of. We got to be able to say, okay, well, this is what we know we can compare it to. This is what we know is true. We can't just go off of everything we go off the conspiracy as fact, and then the facts are the conspiracy. We can't do that, because then we spread misinformation, and then it usually just boils down to not even getting the proper information out. People just want to be right or win an argument or make it seem like they know something, which is no benefit, to boost somebody's ego up. What we're supposed to be doing is getting the right information out and making sure people know the facts of shit, because people are scared. People are scared. They think that the world about to end. They think that the government about to come shut their house down. And half of y'all don't even know what the Magna Carta is. We have separation of power in the United States. That's the good thing. And another thing, if y'all scared, is the different branches of the government don't all get along. We got the president right now who's always begging, Nancy Pelosi, or always talking shit to the FBI because they don't work concurrently. They don't work congruently together. It don't work like that. He can't just, snap his finger and make all that. It just doesn't work like that. I know. And then that where it goes to the conspiracy, where people, because they don't be wanting to figure it out or learn or see the facts, they just be like, oh, no, that's not true. The government's, and it's like, you're trying to tell them how it just can't happen. And then they just that's where they start to go into the conspiracy. They just disregard all that shit. And just be want to talk about, and then I just stop talking, because then that means that they just, I'm going to let them have their little thing, living in the Twilight Zone. But some of this information is out there. And if you guys are serious about it, or you really are scared, then you would seek it. But sometimes people just be wanting to live in this hype and all that. And that's fine too. I'm just saying. But, you got to figure out which is which, because you will get irritated or lost in the sauce trying to explain something to somebody that just don't want to be realistic. A virus doesn't spread overnight like this either. Viruses don't spread overnight. And this virus did not spread overnight either. Hey, Tiki. No, I don't think there's more to this than what they're telling us. No. Maybe China. Yes, because China hid this for a long time. And I'm also going to show you guys. See, that's why I'm going to really show you. I'm going to really do this video for you guys, because y'all need to. I think once everybody understands more how the virus got out and how it's even created, because I know sometimes people just don't even understand, like, how does that even get created? And the coronavirus sounds more scary than what it is. A lot of people think it's new. It's not new. It's not something like abnormal. It's not, I don't know. But that also doesn't mean that it's not serious. Like, don't worry about it. I'm not saying that, but you don't have to be, level 10 for everything if it don't call for it. You feel me? But it didn't spread overnight. China and places like that, y'all know Chinese people, no offense, but y'all know they eat anything. You feel me? You be like, you can go inside of one of their food places and really see something looking back at you. Like, they eat shit that just, to our standards, it should not be eaten. I do believe in a higher hierarchy, but some things that were put on the earth, I just don't think we should be eating, like dogs or cats or snakes or, you know, roaches and crickets and all the spiders and all these other things. You know, there's so much other stuff out there, and bats. I just don't think that we should be eating it when, you know, there's a lot of things that were made for us to eat, like fish and all that. But they don't have a regulated meat market. They can basically, if you can kill it, you can sell it and you can eat it. You can't do that out here in the United States. You can't just go in the backyard and kill a raccoon and then throw it up in your shop window and sell it. They can do that over there. And y'all have to understand that China has like over 1 billion people. The United States only has roughly over 350 million. That is not nothing compared to 1 billion people. That's a lot of fucking people. Which means that their economy has to work different than ours out here. The regulations are going to be different. So, you know, that allowed pretty much how the coronavirus was spread and created. Because they be cooking shit and capturing shit that just should not be consumed by humans. It just shouldn't be. And being that, I know we like to think we're all safe and shit over here in the United States, but it's still the real world. Sicknesses go around. A lot of shit started in China. A lot of sicknesses did. And it only take, you know, 1, 2, 3 people to have it. And y'all got to remember, as soon as something come out, we're not going to find out immediately. You only find out when people start getting sick. And by that time, the shit done already, you know, niggas done traveled. They done immigrated. They done did. This is what politics come into play, where people don't really understand, you know, why you have a lot of these people in our country that are anti-immigration and, you know, all that, lock the borders, build the wall. I know a lot of the time, especially to black people, because we are minorities and we are discriminated. I get that. We don't be really seeing why people do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we go through so much shit every day. It's like, why does it matter? You know, we still, you know, but in the grand scheme of things, that's why you have so much, like, many people, like, passionate about stuff like that. Child, I remember my puppy went missing when I used to stay next door to these Chinese people. Their house used to stink, too. I will never forget that, too. My dog was just gone one day. I was like, wait a minute, because he had never got out, and then every other dog I had would come back if it did get out. That motherfucker never came back. I was like, I know they did something. I couldn't prove it, but I'm not stupid. Even as a kid, I was like, you know, always kind of aware of shit. They took my damn dog. Yeah, Donna, you know, she said there's 3 strains. So here's the thing, though. I'm just giving my opinion. Listen, does the government do stuff? Yes, right? But we have to stop thinking that when natural events happen, because they are going to happen, that it's always them. That's just all that I'm saying. We just can't always do that because it doesn't help anybody if we are not educated. Because we need to be able to spot when the shit is not being real. We need to be able to know when something is being pulled over our eyes versus thinking that everything. Because listen, it does us no justice when we want to just label everything conspiracy, because then we're not going to know what to fight for, what not to fight for, what's real, what's not, what to look out for, because we just going to deem it all, oh, that's not real, and then going about our business. And then that's going to be the day where they really then drop down and start, you know, taking over cities and switching us out and sending y'all niggas to female. You know, y'all just going to be thinking like, oh, you know, it is. So that's why we have to be vigilant and aware of what the fuck is really going on. Like I said, just keep y'all fingers out of y'all mouth and y'all booties and y'all nose and y'all be good. Most of y'all don't even know that HIV has more than one strain and that there's AIDS 1 and AIDS 2. Focus on that first and then we can work our way down. Most of y'all don't even know the difference between hepatitis A, B, and C. And a lot of y'all niggas be having it. A lot of the pretty girls be having it, like Pamela Anderson and liver be towed the hell up, don't even know it. Did somebody say El Teddy was in here? Let me show El Teddy something. Cause this show who this look like, y'all? Y'all know Disney got a movie coming out. And I sure did make this. I said, I'm gonna grab this and show him. Cause this show look like him. Oh, I got 2 more things to show y'all. I do got something to laugh. Y'all laugh. So the few people that's in here, hang in here with me for a second first. Now, tell me y'all this don't look like El Teddy. That don't look like him, y'all. It's a Disney movie with the black jazz singer. I'm gonna go see it too. It look good. Where he died, but he died before, like early or something. And he was supposed to be a jazz, so he trying to make it back to Earth or some shit, like, you know. Child, I think, you know, some all dogs go to heaven type shit, but just, you know how they respin it and flip it. Child. Oh, child, they got hepatitis all the F. Oh, hell no. But yeah, don't that look like him? And then I had took a break because I told you I had to do some shit offline, but I'm gonna start putting my merch stuff up on my site. This is one of the shirts. Obviously, this isn't the shirt, but that's one of the designs. When I got my new phone and my iPad, I had to save everything to my memory stick. So I need to re-upload all of my other ones because the editing program that I used, I have to re-buy it because I have a new app iTunes account and it's an expensive program and I forgot that I wasn't going to be able to just basically download them and re-edit them and shit like that. So, but anyway, I'm going to do that today or tomorrow, but it's one of the shirts. I got a lot of nice cute shit. And then this is really funny, child. Now, y'all know that I spend most of my time in Las Vegas. Oh. Put my Cash App up, too. It's supposed to stay up there, though. It's not supposed to keep disappearing. They're trying to make mine look cute. Okay. Hold on, let me show y'all this video. Y'all gonna be dying laughing. Now, I didn't do this. I didn't knock this man out. Okay. However, in Vegas, child, anything fucking goes. Where you at? Oh, here you go. Don't laugh. Well, y'all can laugh, but. So. I was, was I going to the barbershop or something? Child, I don't know. Just the other day. And I was walking down the street and I saw a foot. And immediately I was like, oh shit. I was like, the coronavirus niggas is dropping like already. And I was like, okay. But then I remember this was Las Vegas, so I didn't keep walking like the regular person would do. But just check this out though. You cannot make. Now, when I saw this nigga, I'm like, okay, he dead. You feel me? Because look at him. I mean, his shoe was off. His bag is right there. And who just decides to, like, you know, take out, like, just take a nap like that or whatever the case may be? At the very least, he's hurt or somebody done dropped his ass. Let's continue. This shit up, y'all. I was scared, too. Look. Look how his arm... Look, hold on, wait. Now, look, child, look. His arm is even through that hole in the gate. Like... His shoe is off. This, I don't know how he ended up like this, okay? I really don't. Look like Debo knocked his ass out. Child, that's how you get like, nigga got, that's a mollywop right there, for real. Bitch. For real, like, y'all. When I tell you, obviously, he didn't die. And I did, you know, call the cops or the ambulance or whatever. But when I tell y'all after this video, you know, because I didn't want to exploit him, I actually just had this out because I was scared if he was, like, dead or something. Bitch, you know, I had to document shit. And I didn't know if he was going to jump up and get me or something. I don't know, bitch. I just needed to make sure it was documented. But after that, you know, I cut it off. I did help him. Well, from what I could, because long story short, do you know he was fine? Like, he went right back to sleep after that. Like, I was trying to get him up and let him know his bag and shit when his motherfucking, you know, wig was on a light pole and that his ankle was twisted. He was, like, gone. Like, he was fine. Child, he didn't want no assistance or anything. I was like, okay. You see my hair? I'm like, what the fuck?
Hello,
like,
bro.
how did you even get like this, my nigga?
Are you okay? Your bag and stuff is over there.
He's telling me to get the fuck on. He was like, I got it. Girl, he was napping, child. He was like, y'all saw him waving me away? I was like, he just like shooed me away. He was waving me away. I was like, okay, I mean, well, damn, shit. Child, I'm like, you better watch out for them red ants get your ass. I don't know. He was comfortable, so don't be leaving all them sad faces. Hey, Taylor. Don't be leaving them sad faces and shit up in there. Because clearly he was having a good time. I was like, okay. I asked him, I was like, are you safe? I was like, did somebody do this to you? You know, I was like, you know. But yeah. I talked to him for a little second. He actually got up a little bit, but then he, like I said, when I left, I backed down and laid down. So, you know, I called a little ambulance and stuff and told them, you know, nigga was laid out on the corner that they okay or whatever. And niggas be dead and shit. That happened actually like a couple months ago at the gas station. It was like a person laying on the side of the gas station. He was there all day. And then the worker had came outside to finally, you know, because she didn't say nothing at first because she got there early. She was like, I ain't gonna, you know, wake up a homeless man and tell him to move. You know, he already got it bad enough. But it was starting to get later on in the evening. And she went out there to wake him up, and he would not get up. And the nigga was out there dead the whole damn time, child. So, you know, I do my duty as a civilian because I would want, you know, y'all ever see me laid out like that, call somebody, okay? I just want to know how his shoe ended up down the street and his arm is through that hole in his back. I don't know. It's weird. Nobody stole anything from him remarkably, though, out here. Like, you be shot, like, niggas just be walking right over. Didn't nobody take his shit, his bag, nothing. Regardless, like, that's why I didn't want to show this at first, because I was like, let me not show this, because somebody gonna think I had, you know, robbed his ass or did something to him, and I just couldn't resist showing the footage and just made the story up just so I... But no. I was like, I gotta show them. It be some weird... I told you guys, I stay by the strip. It's always some weird shit going on. It was this guy, not yesterday, like, what's today? Last Friday. This dude was walking back from the weed shop, This Hispanic dude, big as a day, like real big as fuck, big and round, right? And he was walking, and he had walked behind my house, and then I was just in the backyard already. I was back there like just chilling, and he saw me, looked directly in my face, kept walking, like I could still see him. Then he just stood there, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is he about to do? Do you know this nigga turned around and started taking a shit? I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't trying to laugh. And I know he heard me because he damn near, he saw me for sure. I mean, they had no shame. I mean, he literally just started to undress, bent over and took a shit. Picked up a leaf and a newspaper, wiped his... I was like, I was in awe. I was clutching my pearls. It was such a nervous laugh and a worried laugh that I wouldn't even... Y'all know I got that shit on video. I wouldn't even show it just because of how crazy I sound laughing unless I muted it. After he got done, he folded up the papers and stuff, put his pants back on, put his shorts over there on his nasty ass and buckled up and kept on walking like he ain't just take a big ass shit in the alley. And it wasn't even like an alley. Like, you could see the main street. Like, people could see him. Like, nigga, it was just crazy. I don't know what the fuck was going on. He had to have been on something. You feel me? To just do that. I mean, I done seen some funny shit in my life, but I don't know. I don't. Mm-mm. I be seeing some funny shit, I don't know. I might have to stream that on Instagram one day or my Twitch or Periscope, because that shit was funny. I'm sorry. And he was big as hell, too. So his fat ass was out there, butt asshole naked. Okay, all he kept on was his shirt. And this nigga squatting like a motherfucking Buddha statue. And just was comfortable. He wasn't like forcing it or nothing. He wasn't like trying to move fast. Nope. And then when he got it done, he was, moving all slow and shit and folding up the paper. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, you nasty. Ugh. Used a leaf and a motherfucking newspaper he picked up off the ground. A sales ad. I'm like, did you just use the last food for less coupon? Child. Right, Donna, right. Now I see, that's why y'all, okay. That's why y'all been stocking up on toilet paper. I just was like, it's one thing to shit in the alley, but then you just put your pants back on. Nigga, you ain't use no toilet paper, like a motherfucking leaf and a goddamn old dirty newspaper. Did not get all that. And you wasn't, like, you just pulled your pants back on, because he took his drawers and shit off too, child. He was like, literally got butt naked, like wasn't moving fast or nothing. Like he couldn't get arrested. And security in our neighborhood, I don't know how they have it set up, because we have like a certain amount of security guards that are contracted just to the neighborhood. Like they keep people out of the buildings, out of the alleys, off the corners and shit like that, because we stay by the strip. So, you get a lot of foot traffic all the time. So I'm just like, and then he just put his pants on and kept walking. Like he wasn't like walking funny, like he didn't have, his butt cheeks rubbing together and like it wasn't dirty. Like he was just walking like it wasn't nothing. That's what really made me feel like uncomfortable. I was like, oh, just nasty. Like not in the beginning, because I didn't know what he was doing. But once I saw that he started to take his pants and stuff off, and that he looked both ways, and then he started squat, I was like, oh my God, I know he's not taking a shit. And the reason I recorded, because I was like, nobody's gonna believe me that he's doing this in front of it, like the open. Nobody's gonna believe me. I can blur it out and show you later. But oh my God, that shit was hilarious. It was hilarious. Okay. Oh, okay. I just, That's why I waited till a lot of people had left, because I was like, ugh. And then he kept putting his hand by his nose after he got done. He kept like trying to smell his hand. Like, yeah, you stank, nigga. Ugh. Like, just no shame. Like, people be weird when they be thinking nobody watching them. But the thing is, he saw me back. I don't know, child. I don't know. I overlook a lot of shit. That's why I stay my ass in the house. That's why I'm like, I ain't gonna catch corona because I don't go outside any fucking way. People irk me. Nasty over here. Take a shit in. I'm just saying. I'm glad he wasn't black. I'm like, Smokey over there taking a shit. But that's it though. That's it. That's it. That's it. We had a little fun tonight. Make sure y'all hit that like button. The like button. Check out my social medias. My Discord and everything. Feel free to donate to the channel. Visit. Did I put the other website up yet? Let me make sure that the link is working. So you guys know I have another website, the YT Streets. That's where I post the tea from our sector and all the shit, receipts and shit that, you know, would normally get a bitch channel struck. See, I be smart with my shit. If I would post something, I'm gonna post it. You ain't gonna get my channel struck, but I'm gonna post it. Oh yeah. Thank you, Donna. That's my boo. You ain't miss nothing. What kind of nothing but some nasty? Nothing, girl. God saved you. People acting like the world and already started ending and taking dumps on the street and stuff like that. You ain't miss nothing. No, I have to reset my I told you I got a new phone, and I had signed up with Band with my phone number. Matter of fact, let me check my email. I had to wait for them to reset my my login because I could not log into Band with my old phone number. And since I am the band, the creator of the band, I could get in there, but I can't get into my stuff. So I was waiting for them to resend me my like a login pin so I can log in there. I have my password, but I just don't have the old phone. I forgot to port my number over. Well, I didn't forget. I wanted a new number. Google and everything is like that. It's a lot of shit where I use my old phone number and they want you to have your old phone number to change it. But I'm like, well, bitch, I got a new phone. People do that. They don't care. You're so funny, Taylor. Oh, I miss you too, Miss Donna. You know, I was thinking about you too when I was gone, because I would peek in every now and then, but most of when I was gone, I really was not on here. I'm not like everybody. When I say I wasn't watching, I wasn't, because, you know, I watch everybody. Y'all know that. So if I say I'm not watching, I really couldn't. But I had realized I did not see your picture, and I was like, what happened to Miss Donna? And then I think like a week before I came back, I saw your name, and then I was like, oh, she changed her picture. So I don't know if you really did just disappear for a second, because I remember last time you were saying like in the last year or whatever, you're gonna take a break. But I don't know if you had disappeared for a second or you had just changed your profile picture, and I just would overlook you in other people's chats because I did not, you know, I was looking for your picture. But a lot of y'all I'll be thinking about. Just Lovely. All I had though was her thing through Band. I would think about Just Lovely. I'll be thinking about the people who, you know, rock with me on here. Donna too. Donna would check on me though. Donna was hitting me up too. I appreciate that. I want to know what happened to Donna Jean though. If anybody, you know, hear from Donna Jean, to email her again. Let me know. That's my boo too. Donna Jean been with me from the beginning. And she's a good person too. But that's about it. See, really this video I was gonna talk about somebody that I needed to address some things with, but I'm gonna save that for another video. Cause I don't fake beef, and it ain't even no beef. Like I don't do shit for the hype. I mean, I know what sector we in. Don't get it twisted. I know how to play the game. It just, if it don't, especially if it's real, I don't like the sensational. I like it to be, more natural. And this one took a different turn for the good. Good night, Visha Boo. Oh, yeah, make your appointment, Taylor. You so stupid, Donna. Girl, right. Girl, code 10, bitch. Code 10. Code 10. Child, I'm one of them people too, bitch. I might see you, but you don't see me. It'd be so many times where I done been out. Especially because I have my other channel. Real shit. And, I have seen people that I know from YT, or they have seen me and like approached me. I remember one time I was in downtown LA. I was in the alley, not like an alley, but that's what they call it, like the fashion district. And somebody had rolled up on me, and I wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, like, who the fuck are you? Not like that, but now I be incognito. Most of the time, people see me in public, they don't notice me, because I be already low key, bitch. I be incognito. I'm just, look, I'm a fly on the wall. It might be 100 degrees, bitch. I got my hoodie on, glasses. Like I said, fly. I'm a shadow. You can't see me. I just be gliding through. You never know. I be seeing people all the time. I might even see my family members, child. I just don't want to be bothered. I be seeing my cousins and stuff all the time. Walk right past they ass, like, because I already know they're going to stop and we want to talk and give me, I didn't come out for all that at all. I just came to go to point A to B. I ain't trying to talk. That's why I be having my headphones on. I don't be listening to music all the time, but headphones in is a universal sign, like, I don't want to talk. Even though some people, they don't give a fuck. They going to force your ass into a conversation. Like, bitch, don't you, what if I was listening to my, my song and shit, and you just going to over talk the music I'm listening to, huh? I hate when people do that shit. Like, I used to ride the bus when I was younger, and it'd be empty seats every goddamn where. Child, I'm all the way in the back of the bus, headphones on. They want to come and sit next to me. And I already knew as soon as they sat down, I'm like, oh, you one of them motherfuckers. Don't talk to me. Do not talk to me, because I already know, because you see me with my headphones on and you see that it's a whole bunch of empty chairs. So you can sit there because I'm already by the window and I don't want to walk over you, but bitch, don't talk to me. Child, I'll be in disguise. I'll be trying to tell you, Taylor. Turn around, you be like, where he go? Again, everybody be losing me. Every time we go somewhere, I'll be right there. Y'all just don't see me. I just don't be liking people talking to me and stuff. If I'm not in that mood, then leave me the fuck alone. Because then you're going to be trying to say I'm mean. And it's like, no, I just know when I'm interactive and I know when I'm not. So I'm trying to spare you. You feel me? I'm very sociable. I'm an Aries, but, that's why my husband, I don't need a lot of attention. I ain't got to be all up under people. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he be wanting to leave, I be like, go on, bye, get the hell. I'm good. I don't be having to go follow him and wherever. And our other place that I had, our other condo that we stayed in, I had an extra bedroom where I would do my videos and work from home, girl, I'd be up in that motherfucker all week. Wouldn't even see that nigga till the nighttime. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I didn't even do that. I fell asleep up in there. It's just how I am. We just like our own space, and we give space. Yep, you Aries. I'm April 12th. My mom's the 13th. Food junkie got the same birthday as me. I'll be 31. Aries. I'm an Aries. Wakanda. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure. Listen, I'm an Aries too. Okay, Aries ruling Aries. Like I am a full Aries. So my sign fits me to the T. You know, sometimes I like to go out. I never was the kind of person. Cause see, I'm the kind of person I like having fun at my own house. I can get drunk at. I don't drink like that. I really don't. Matter of fact, my husband is starting to drink beer again, and the smell made me, cause I used to drink a lot when I was really young. But the point is though, I could do that at home. Cause see, I'm the type of person when I get out, I'll be ready to come home. So if we go to a club or we go to a restaurant and then we drinking and stuff, soon as everything start feeling good, I'm gonna go home. I don't like when I'm sleepy or buzzing, then journey back home because that just kills everything for me. Like I don't like being out and feeling good and then knowing that I have to trek back home is just like it's just a buzzkill. I'll be ready to get like be out, have fun, get fucked up, and then clock right the fuck out right then and there. And then in 2020, even 2017, 2016, in my generation, nightclubs and shit like that is not the business. Bitch, I got to be able to see everybody's hands and they bags and cut the light on. I don't do all that, bitch, cause I need to see what the fuck is going on. And I see and even that when I would go out, I could never drink because when you drink it's not like smoking weed or where you can still be alert. When you are drunk, you are not, I don't care what nobody say, you're not gonna be on your shit like you would be if you were sober or even weed now. Like at this age, I can't get high like that. I really can't. It's too much. By this age, I done went through too much shit in life. Got emotional and then happy and sad, and it'd be too much. Too much. Last time I had smoked, I had like all these revelations and I was all sad, crying over shit that, in my regular life, I don't really cry over death or anything like that anymore. It's just something that I usually look at it in hindsight. Even when my grandmother passed, I didn't cry. I just, now I look back and it makes me sad, but, I never cried initially. But when I started smoking, child, I'm an emotional mess. I really can't be thinking about life decisions that I made, and I just can't do it. It's too much shit in the day I need to do than to be all up in my feelings and stuff thinking that hard. I make decisions really easy. I can deal with shit. That's just how I am on autopilot. And when I smoke, I have to overanalyze everything, and then I don't know. Even though that's probably the way I should do it, this works for me because if I was not able to constantly go through shit and keep it pushing, then I would probably be held back a lot further than, what I already am. So, I smoke every once in a while though. Now, just because, it's okay to do that, loosen up every now and then. But And then I'd be paranoid and shit. I'd be thinking everybody looking at me. I don't know. That just wasn't like that when I was younger. But yeah, though, I'm about to clock out, at least for right now. But I appreciate everybody for coming through and fucking with your boy. And cut the notification on, hit the like, and just stay tuned. You know, I come in and out. I don't really have a schedule, but when I'm here, I'm here. You know, I'm liable to go on at any time, especially if somebody says something crazy, like "Excuse me, what?" You know, or if I just be, you know how I am. Y'all know I'll wake up one day and be thinking about some shit that happened last week, and wake up one day and get to, dragging and shit. Y'all know how I am, but I'm back though. I just am trying to go about things a little bit different. That's it. My birthday's coming up, and I like to show growth. I like for the people to see my growth, not me just be like, oh, I'm this, I'm letting shit go, I'm real, I'm grown, even though I am the realest bitch over here. But I'm just saying, I like when people can see those qualities without having to beat it in their damn head. But I appreciate all y'all. You, Donna, Trina C, Donna, Wakanda Boo, Taylor, and Abraham, anybody else that's in the bushes. Y'all know I can't see. I'm not on my. I can't see all the comments. But yep, that's it. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And you guys know how I am. I don't hold nobody hostage. Just don't be, treating people how you wouldn't want to be treated. I'm not sensitive. I can take a roast or a gag or a little shade. Just don't be doing the motherfucking most in other people's chats when it comes to me. But I'm not sensitive. I don't even care if people laugh and all that shit. If I get brought up, just don't be, y'all know, don't be just doing the most. Because then, bitch, I'm going to come for you. Because, yes, I drag subbies, content creators, babies, all that. Because if you can talk it, then you can get it. You can get it, too. Because I look like, I'm like, the subbies are equal opportunity. They make up the sector, too. So, yeah. Oh, why are you responding to a subscribe? Because they said something I didn't like. But let's exit out. Let me see if I got something.